Welcome back to the channel, guys. Today I'll be playing some more Cyberpunk 2077. Just continuing with my playthrough, as the game is getting an update at the end of the month. I thought I'd get back into it just so more familiar when it drops, so I can actually notice if there's any changes. So playing at a resolution of 3840 by 2160, Nvidia low latency reflex is on. In terms of graphics, I'm using DLSS with the transformer model at the balance preset. Ray reconstruction, path tracing, maximum crowd density, 90 field of view, no chromatic aberration, film grain or field view, or depth of field, sorry. Motion blur is off as well, just a personal choice of me. I like a nice clear gain. Everything else is completely maxed out. I've left up the Nvidia app on screen display. I know this isn't benchmarking or anything, but just for those who are curious with the performance, you can see the FPS 1% lows, GPU utilization, temperature and core clock. I think that's plenty when it comes to wanting to know what's going on in the game. So that should be enough, and it's a lot less obstructive and intrusive. Okay, so this is one of this is a fixer mission, I think. I meant to rescue someone, I believe. Find the bootleg recording. Okay. There's a camera here. Let's deal with that. We could try and do this quietly. Don't know how well that's going to go. This is 6th Street territory. She didn't say I couldn't shoot the place up. Andre Samson says, how do you always get money for the newest best GPUs? I mean, how doesn't anyone get money? You have to work. Like, what kind of a question is that, bro? You have to work to get money. Alright. That's the third security camera off. They got a lot of security here.
Look, Jim, I'm telling you, I'm clean.
All right, there's a lot of them here.
So come back in a month. You're still clean, man? Talk get you back in that shit.
Force my way in here. Holy 2750 clock speeds. I know the 58 is an overclock monster, but I haven't seen tons of 5090 videos. And this is stock settings. I can run this over 3 GHz, no problem. But I don't overclock when I'm live streaming. This isn't like me trying to show off maximum performance. Plus, my card can run over 3100 MHz. Don't get it twisted. 5090 can overclock really, really well. Alright, let's turn off all of the CCTV. I'll make it a little bit easier to stay away from these guys. Man, there is a lot of 6th Street here. I don't think I can avoid all of these guys. I'm just gonna kick things off.
Bring light on him, boys!
And there's another camera here as well. Yeah, I've got so much security. Oh well. Let's have fun with some of these guys.
Reloading! Cover me!
Come on.
Flank!
You can see Reaper Hack says, yo, what's up, man? I'm good. Was playing some Cyberpunk. They got an update coming at the end of the month, so I thought it'd be a good time to get on and get back into the game.
Get some!
I need a stronger shotgun. I really need to upgrade some of my guns. It's starting to get a little bit more difficult for me to take out these guys. Man, he is quick. Gotta keep moving. Can't hide from me forever. It is until I kill you.
Keep pushing. He's flanking. Flank to the side. Go.
They still got more security cameras. So many of them.
I'm going flank.
Shouldn't stand too close to explosive. Only thing I hate about 6th Street, they're so quick. Most of them have the implants where you can just move like Agent Smith. Jeff Andershot says, interesting, which model do you have a chance to either keep 5080 Astro for 1700? I mean, I've got the 5090 Tough OC edition. Decent cooling. The only thing I would say is the memory runs a little bit warm compared to like the Astro, but other than that, it's a really good card. It's not loud. The core cooling is pretty good, and my one specifically overclocks pretty well. So all in all, I'm pretty happy with it. Okay, so I meant to retrieve a bootleg recording or something. Maybe it's on here. No, it's not here. Maybe it's like a shard or something. It's in here somewhere. What am I missing? Might be in here. Yeah.
I remember that gig. Blew my vocal cords out so hard I couldn't speak for a week.
Wow, man. That must have been fun to watch.
What, the gig?
No, you're not speaking for an entire week.
Ice Splicer says, hello Bang, massive fan from Sydney here. Shout out please. Shout out to you, Ice Splicer. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate you. Okay, where is this guy's car? I think he drives one of those really expensive ones. Yeah. Let's get it back for him. I think I've killed all the 6th Street here anyway, so they shouldn't follow me. Alright, let's try and get his car back in one piece. It's got a nice colour.
I'm about to fuck up your whole day.
I don't think you are, mate. I'm out of here. So I'm streaming to Twitch and YouTube at the same time, so if you prefer Twitch, you can always watch me on there as well. Alright, let's leave it parked here. Okay, we have to... I think we have to leave it in a specific spot. Yeah, we do. Bad parking though. Rupac says, hate the way Nvidia hide the hotspots temps. This gen's such a dumb thing to hide. Yeah, it's a bit curious why they did that. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know what reason they gave for that. I don't know if they actually gave a genuine reason. Jeff Hendershot says, I like the Astro for the 450 watt BIOS. Per pin monitoring, I heard that saved a few GPUs already. Fair enough. Asus cards are just mad expensive. I don't know why they think they can charge so much.
Huh? What bootlegs? What are you talking about?
The Samurai concerts, the one you hired me to find.
Just picked up the 59 today.
yeah,
Any reason you don't
totally.
use FrameGen?
Why didn't you say so? Shit, man. Shimura. Get the wheels too?
It's downstairs.
Park downstairs. Keys are in the ignition.
What? For real? That's fucking far out, Shoom. I won't forget this.
I use FrameGen when I have to, really, honestly. If I had it my way, I wouldn't use DLSS or FrameGen, but I use them when I need to. 3 packs already, I don't know you had Twitch. I love YouTube more, way better. I mean, YouTube's my main home, but I'm trying to branch out because not everyone likes YouTube, so I appreciate that. Anyway, mission's pretty much done. I want to get out of here.
A gig well done, V. Our client's satisfied not only to get his hands on that recording, but the wheels too. A satisfied client means a satisfied fixer. Hell, you should be satisfied too. Contracts closed and payments on its way.
Good. Papa be preaching. Thanks for tuning in. Says, hey bang, thoughts on Metal Gear Solid 3 PC requirements. I actually haven't seen the requirements. I did see the trailer. They looked pretty good. What are the requirements anyway? Guess someone has to steal someone's car. This one looks pretty good. Defender Shot says, I got an open box Astral. So let me just turn the radio off. I've got an open box Astral. I'm trying to find your comment here. Pandas just showing in the drop on Thursday, so I'm torn on which to keep. I mean, decisions. It's not one I'd want to make for you, that's for sure. Let me just collect something I got awarded for doing that mission so well. Oh, come on. Never meant to crash like that. Alright, I'm gonna grab my stuff. Alright, it's above me. Okay, let's go upstairs. Where is this thing?
You forgot to spit on me.
You forgot to spit on me? What the hell is that dude into, man? He's into some freak nasty. I don't know what he's talking about. Where the hell is this thing? I need to pick something up. Oh, here it is. Near I thought it was all the way upstairs. New World says, I feel that upgrading from 4090 settings are the same, but that extra 30% I can feel it in everything. Which is great, to be honest. Yeah, I feel the same way. RL says, bro, how do you manage to play this game so many times? You've got some serious dedication. I've only played it like 3 times. Like, I'm not one of those guys that like try to get every achievement and stuff like that. You may have seen me make a lot of videos on this game, but I've only played 3 playthroughs. So you have Corpo, you have Street Kid, and you have Nomad playthroughs. So they're all kind of different walks of life, but it's kind of worth at least playing the game with all 3 different roles. Plus you get to choose between being the female V and the male V, and that has certain differences to it as well. So there is some replayability to the game. So look, I understand some people play a game once and they put it down and they never touch it again. That's perfectly fine. But no, I like this game, so I've given it a bit more attention than others. Alright, let's see if there's anything nearby. I'm trying to do all of the side missions at the moment. There's a Saboteur gig pretty close by. But let's see. Let's call my car. Jeff Henderson says, I'm a little disappointed you haven't done your trademark benchmark game with your 5090. You've done AC Odyssey with every since the I mean, I try to prioritize my videos, man. Like, you know how many releases we've had this year already? Like, for me to spend time on an old ass game like Assassin's Creed Odyssey when we actually got a brand new Assassin's Creed release this year doesn't make any sense. You kind of have to go with what's trending, and Assassin's Creed Odyssey is definitely not one of those games that are trending. So, you know, I do things in a specific way for a reason. If I have time, I look at things, but to be honest, I think the 5090 with engine cap, it will get so bottlenecked because that game is old as hell now, and it will be like 200 FPS plus more than likely. Only in the conversations when you're talking with like other NPCs up close, that's probably when it will become a little bit more demanding, but other than that, nah, I don't expect any issues playing with a 5090. You gotta jump on things while it's hot, man. You can't just do what you want when you want. But for me personally, I don't really care too much. I just do this as a hobby, so it is what it is. So I'm not like dependent on views or nothing. It's nice when you get good views though, because it helps. Like, you know, the games are getting expensive, man. I'm looking at the prices of Stellar Blade, and then we've got at least 2 good games coming out this month, and trust me, you can easily spend over £100 on games if you want to try and keep up with everything. I still haven't bought Monster Hunter Wilds. I still haven't bought Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Just too many games being released, and I don't want to spend all my money on games, you know what I mean? So you just got to pick and choose your battles. I think I'll buy Monster Hunter next because it's like cheaper now, and it's everyone liked it. I heard it performed pretty badly, but it's still pretty popular. Papa B Preaching says Metal Gear Solid 3 minimum RTX 2060 Super and i5 8600 Ryzen 3600 16GB of RAM. Recommended RTX 3080 and i7 at 8700K Ryzen 3600. Not bad for a UE5 title. That means it's probably going to run pretty well. Hopefully it doesn't have like a 50 FPS, a 60 FPS cap or anything like that. And I'm trying to get to this mission, and it's like this waypoint keeps sending me in the wrong place all the time. So I want to try and follow it, but it doesn't seem to be taking me the right place. Alright, now it wants to tell me something different. I think I tried to get to this mission before and I failed miserably, so hopefully I can get to it this time. So what the waypoint should do is recalculate the destination. It doesn't seem to want to do that. Alright, let's pull over. Try it again. Okay. So it's just this massive building here. Well, technically I can get to it myself. Maybe just set a custom waypoint and see where this takes me. New World, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 is a must, bro. I got hella content and my maps are huge. No, it's a good game. I intend to get it. It just wasn't a rush. The only reason I haven't bought it is I haven't finished Kingdom Come Deliverance 1 yet. So I don't want to buy the second game, and I haven't even finished the first game. So as much as people think I just buy games to benchmark them, no, I actually do play my games. I just make videos at the same time. So I don't want to ruin it for myself. So I need to finish Kingdom Come Deliverance 1, then I'll buy number 2. Okay, I got here. I don't know what that waypoint was up to, but I had to make a custom one just to do this.
Hey, V. Got a serious gig, which means I'll be needing a serious merc. Want you to hop to 6th Street Turf and graft a virus onto their tech. Counting on you, champ. Oh, and one last thing. There's this techie, Lucius Thorin. I wouldn't mind if he got a piece of lead to the skull. You're about to dig? Good. Specs attached.
Okay, so I gotta find. Let me see what this guy looks like. Lucius Thorn. Okay, so it's got some weird tech on his face. I'll have to find him. I don't think I've ever found this dude when I've done this mission, so this time I'm going to try and do it. So yeah, definitely going to get Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 when I get the chance. Mega Plus Build says RTX 6000 series will most likely showcase with Witcher 4. When is The Witcher 4 scheduled to come out? 2026, 2027, probably 2026. But we're gonna get the they said that they're making the original Witcher remade in Unreal Engine 5, so we'll have something to keep us occupied in the meantime. The original Witcher's so old and the specs were so crazy for that game back in the day. Not a lot of people have played it, so I would love to see The Witcher 1 remade so more people can get access to it, because it was a PC exclusive. CD Projekt Red was originally just a PC developer, then they branched out onto the consoles with The Witcher 2. So yeah, The Witcher, and what I've seen of the Unreal Engine 5.6, it seems like they're getting a hand on all of those stuttering issues, so maybe won't have such a bad game. Hopefully it will run nice and smooth.
When was the last time?
Alright, we've got one dude here. I'm gonna try and do this quietly.
Seriously? How far back you want me to go?
Who's he with? Oh, there's two of them here. Yeah, maybe I can grab him and choke him out. Yeah, but I didn't hear that somehow. Papa B Preaching says, true, Metal Gear Solid 5 had 60 FPS cap, but you could unlock by a config file. Should have stuck with Fox Engine, but they probably needed the money from Epic and likely Nvidia. Yeah, and I actually think, I know, as good as Metal Gear Solid 5 looked, I still think the Fox Engine's a little bit limited, and as long as they do a good job, I think if they are going to use the Unreal Engine, it should still make a good game. But yeah, I actually thought Metal Gear Solid 3 was my favorite one, to be honest. Just being in the jungle and, you know, Ocelot, Big Boss, just crazy, man. That was a really, really good game. Okay, they got cameras here, these guys, so I need to take them out. I'm gonna try and do this one covertly as much as possible. They got a lot of people here, so it doesn't help to get spotted too easy. Jeff Endershot says at Mega. Okay, this has got nothing to do with me. There's another camera. You'll see Reaper hacks in my my Twitch chat. Appreciate you for showing up. I'm trying to get the Twitch going, but it's gonna take a while. But it's a bit easier now that I can stream on both platforms at the same time. Let me see if there's anything on this computer that I can use. Let's see now.
Hey.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff I could turn off.
Sure. Where exactly? I'll get it.
I hear some 6th Street guys nearby, but they haven't seen me, so let's keep going. You can just jump straight down here actually. Okay, what do we have here? Looking out for cameras. This place is well guarded. So what I'm looking for is actually in this room, funnily enough. Just need to find the other guy that I need to take out as well. Let's take out the camera. If I haven't, yeah, I've turned them all off already, to be honest. We'll try and take these guys out without being seen. Okay, so I killed that Lucius guy. That was the extra dude I was meant to kill. Sorry, buddy. Nothing personal. I'll just take out the other guy. Get what I meant to get and leave. And I'll just done this perfectly stealth infiltration. Alright, let's grab what I'm supposed to grab. Install this malware. Papa B Preaching says, man, I feel so old because I remember trying to run Witcher 1 on my ATI X850 XT like it was yesterday. I remember trying to run it. I remember when I finally got my 4870 X2. That was the first game I tried to run. And I remember buying it from when you could actually buy PC physical games. I remember the guy saying to me, you know, is your specs good enough to run this game? And I was like, yeah, I've got, what did I have at the time? I think I had a 4870 512 gigabyte, and he was like, man, I don't think that's going to be enough. He didn't want to sell me the game. I was like, because he was probably worried I was going to bring it back saying it was lagging or whatever. But I told him, no, man, my PC was okay. I had like a Q6600 quad core overclocked, so it was a decent PC for the time. I think that was socket 478 or socket 775. I'm not too sure which one it was. I think it was socket 775. This is when you used to have to overclock via front side bus rather than just your multiplier. Sandy Bridge changed the game for Intel with the overclocking. But yeah, I remember, man. Not that. I remember all of the changes.
For now. Alarm's still strung tight. Punch in. When the lights start flashing, I'm jacking you out.
What the hell's going on here? He's a lieutenant, huh? Damn it, they see me. What is it with 6th Street and being able to move so quick? All of them can run. It's this camera. That's what gave away my position. Let's get out of here. I'm not trying to fight all of these guys.
What was that? He's wounded! Lose his soldier!
Obliterate that guy. I'll show my settings once I get through this fight. I'll show you the settings I'm using again. Let's get out of here. Just way too many 6th Street up here. You don't want to fight these guys. There's too many of them.
We'll find you, asshole!
And there's still more of them.
We're fucking screwed!
Profesh as ever be. Sixers will think twice before sliding their gum asses anywhere near my turf.
Get me the whip on me,
And that
motherfucker!
thing with Lucius Thoran? Cherry on top. Contract got lost.
Make sure you pay me adequately for my work now. El Capitan, he's one of the better fixers. He's actually pretty decent dude. Okay, since you asked for the settings, let's just go through them very quickly. So, playing at a resolution of 3840 by 2160, Nvidia Reflex Low Latency is enabled. DLSS with the transformer model at the balance preset. Usually I'd use quality, but with transformer model, the game looks so good. There's not really much of a justification to use quality, especially when you're playing at 4K. DLSS ray reconstruction, no frame generation, path tracing is enabled, crowd density is at maximum, field of view is at 90, film grain, chromatic aberration, depth field, I've turned that off just to have a nice clear game, as well as motion blur, and everything else is completely maxed out. So that's it for the in-game settings. Let me just turn off my OSD. Seems you guys are talking amongst yourselves. Jeff Ennis Search says, laugh my ass off, that adds up. I'm literally like, dude, I typed your whole damn name. I'm on mobile at the moment, that's why. Okay, fair enough. Okay, gotta go to the drop point. This place actually has a drop point in here. That's convenient. Where is it? Here it is. Collect my reward. So when you do the missions really well, sometimes you get like extra bonuses. Okay, see if there's anything else nearby. I'm just trying to clean up the streets, trying to do all of the fixer gigs. There's a Cyberpsycho over here actually. That might be interesting. Just got a level up, so I should probably attend to that. Trying to get my intelligence up a little bit. Okay, let me call a car and get out of here. I really need to spend some money on some better vehicles. Wahaba says, I beat this game too many times. It was a bit of a obsession. It's a really good game. Not a bad game to be obsessed with. There's loads of secrets and stuff as well. Let's see what's on the radio. I hate this song. Damn, we got gang members chasing me. Let's see if I can outrun them. You know, I ain't running. I'm not even gonna run from these guys. I'm gonna get out and just deal with them. Since you don't want trouble, I'll give it to you. Got all of them? Come on now, I'm in a fight over here. Guess he died as well. May as well take his bike. I prefer this one actually. One thing I like the most is they've updated the game, just the sound of the engines now for some of the vehicles. So Judy's texted me, she's saying Columbarium near North Oak, thought you might want to know. Okay, that's where she buried. Okay, fair enough. I think you can actually go and visit it, but she doesn't turn up with you. Come on now, don't try and run me over. What is going on over here? $666 watts on your 4090. What the hell are you cooling that thing with? No way a stock cooler can handle that. Okay. I helped out the police. That's good. Okay, there's a Cyberpsycho around here. Let's park up, leave the bike here. Guayaba says, shame Judy only for girls crime. To be honest, look, they had to give you a reason to want to be female V. And to be honest, the female V voice actor is really good. So I'm not saying there isn't a reason to be the female V, but hey man, they gave us Panam, so that's a fair trade in my opinion. Plus, you can always mod it if you really want to get Judy. You can always use the mod. Where is his Cyberpsycho?
What's happening?
Alright, we're turning music off.
Near the gym, there's this walkway where people are falling off the mat. Find out what's going on. Just don't disappear yourself.
Well, thanks for the heads up. I'll try not to disappear. Deal with this camera. Some kind of drone. Short circuit it. There's another one. And now there's a... Gee, how many damn tools has this guy got? Where's the Cyberpsycho? He's around here somewhere. Another camera. There you are. Just me and you now, buddy. Only one of us getting out of here alive. Man, how many cameras do you need in this place? Turn this off. Use my shotgun. It's pretty tough. Let's see if we can short circuit him. Alright, it's finally down. He was pretty strong. But I leave him alive because of Regina. Let's have a look around, see what we can find. Okay, I can leave here now. Let me just message Regina. Okay, job done. Boyaba says it's fair. I tried to play for Girl V but couldn't complete finally. I mean, I understand. I mean, I've never played as female V personally, like for a full playthrough, because, you know, for me it's Pan Am or nothing really, but I understand. I mean, I like to have a mix between Netrunner and just being able to be good with the rifle and the shotgun, and a little bit of hand-to-hand as well, blunt weapons. Where the hell did I leave my bike? I want that bike back. Guess it disappeared. Oh well. Let's see if there's any other missions nearby. Yeah, there is actually. Papa Preaching says, funny, I play as female V and I trade Judy for Pan Am, but I'm a Corpo. I like the Corpo build, the Corpo storyline, because it has some of the greatest alternative text options. Let's see what's on the radio.
Is it getting hot in here? It's 98.7 body heat.
Everyone hates this song now since the Edge Runners anime series on Netflix. Doesn't bother me though. Iron Man today says not using any mods now. The reason I don't really use much mods is because I do a lot of benchmarks. I don't want the mods to skew the results. Like, for example, we're getting an update for this game on the 26th of June, and maybe that will change the performance. I don't want my mods to influence that, so I try to keep my games vanilla most of the time. Guayaba says it's fair. I try. Okay, I've already read that comment.
Hello, V. Van on the loose. It needs retrieving. Coordinates provided. Head there. Quite simple as these things go. Except you should expect animals prowling. Likely feral. Details attached.
Oh, I remember this mission. This one's pretty good actually. Alright, there's plenty of animals down here. Try and do this with a little bit of stealth, if I can. I'll wait for this one to move. Come on, you gotta get off that phone at some point. Okay, maybe not. Maybe I can grab you. Make sure there's no cameras around. Distract someone. Alright, I'll use the silencer so they didn't hear that. See if I can get the other two silently. And there's like 3 of them over there. How the hell am I going to separate these guys? Alright, I'm going to try and separate them if I can. I don't think it's going to happen. I'm just going to get my shotgun ready. Can't distract enemies with this again. Okay, I'm going to have to go loud. I think the animals have got one of the best battle themes. There's one below me. Come on, boys, let's do this.
Been waiting for.
Well, let's go. Man, you're still alive. What the hell are you made of, man? Short circuit this guy. Alright, here's the van I'm supposed to get. Let's just get this and escape. Oh damn. There's some mines over there. Let's turn these off. I want that to some turrets actually. Rip this off. Let's do this. Not running from any of you guys. That's the perks of having gorilla hands. Just rip these things off. Iron Man today says, what do you think about the multi-frame gen in this game? I'm thinking of changing my 4090 to 5090. I mean, it does feel okay. I would say it will help you achieve, like, if you got one of those really high refresh rate displays, it will help you lock that frame rate. But other than that, you're better off using like DLSS balanced or something with frame gen 2x rather than 3 or 4x just to keep the latency down. But it does perform pretty well in this game. I need to get out of here with this van still intact. I'm not going to wait around. Okay, I got to defeat all the enemies. So let's deal with these guys. One of these chasing me. Okay, that's fine. Still got a battle theme.
I think I'd sleep your throat.
Alright, let me just deal with these guys. I don't want them to blow up the van. Come on now. Alright, that's everyone. Yeah, so if you've got a 240Hz 4K display, then yeah, sure. Multi-frame gen will work a treat for you. It'll help you keep that 240 FPS lock. See what else is on the radio. Okay, all good. Mr. Hand should be happy.
You made me a wealthier man, V. You raised the animal's hackles, too. Kudos. I respect those who make an impression. In the event of more work, I'll know the number to call. Contract closed.
Okay, I got a lot of money. I need to actually start spending some of it. Okay, Papa Be Preaching says, sold my Aorus Master 4090 at retail, tax included, for my 5090 Founders Edition in March. I wouldn't do it with current post-tariff prices. Maybe wait for the rumored 5080 Super. The problem with the 5080 Super is they don't seem to be improving performance in the way you think. They're not going to give you more ROPS, they're not going to give you more TMUs, they're not going to give you more CUDA cores. All they're going to do is give you that same 256-bit bus, a little bit more memory, and a little bit faster memory, and that's it. That's what I've heard. If the rumors are to be true, it's not really much of an upgrade, just faster memory, more capacity, and that's it. Same CUDA cores, same 256-bit bus. Sounds like a bus to me, to be honest. But yeah, glad you got good deal selling your 5090, your 4090, sorry. So buying your 5090 probably wasn't really much of an expense. You only had to spend what, $300 more, maybe $200 more. So yeah, worked out for you. Okay, so is there any other missions we can do? We are cleaning up Pacifica now. There's a gig over here. And there's a Cyberpsycho. Let's deal with the Cyberpsycho first, actually. It's actually quite nearby. We can actually walk this one. So yeah, let's walk. Just checking my ammo. Yeah, I've got plenty of ammo. Iron Man today says the issue with my 5080 Super is that it is going to have less VRAM than the 4090 for sure. Yeah, I think they're going to give you 20 gigabytes, not 24. Maybe they'll give you 24, I'm not too sure. But that's if the rumors are to be true. Has the official specs been leaked yet? I don't think so. But most of the time the leaks are accurate. What is going on here? 6th Street having a party? Oh, these are scavs. I'll leave them alone. They're just minding their business. So if you're new to the channel, guys, consider subscribing or just hit the like button. It helps with the visibility of the stream, brings more eyes on the stream and helps support the channel. I would appreciate it. I think Cyberpunk Orion's meant to be based in Chicago, possibly. That'll be interesting. Papa B Preaching says 100% agreed, but I was thinking if people can get it for slightly below 4090 MSRP, and yeah, it was $200 difference, VRAM was worth it for my use case. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, we got tiger claws. There's blood.
Grimy.
What's going on here? Damn. Sophia Ramirez. Oh, she didn't make it. Find the Cyberpsycho on the pier. Okay, let's go up here. And it's just a trailer bodies. May as well take the ammo for you guys. He's took out a whole team of Cyberpsychos. I think there were some Valentinos up here as well, judging by the tattoos. I'm gonna grab all the ammo off these guys. I think that's a change as well. I don't think the enemies used to have ammo on them. And you had to rely a lot on crafting. I think they changed that, which is for the better. Stops you from having to craft ammo all the time, which got pretty annoying. Emmanuel says, wasn't sure when the 5080 Super was gonna come, so I decided to go get the 5090. I think you won't be disappointed. If you look at the specs for the 5080 versus 5090, it's almost like double everything, which is insane. Double the VRAM, double the bus width, almost double the ROPs, almost double the CUDA cores, almost double the TMUs. It's literally, I think they cut the 5080 way too much. I know they probably wanted to make room to make 5080 Ti or 5080 Ti Super, whatever they're gonna call it. But come on, man, you lot cut that card. Nvidia cut that card almost in half and then tried to sell it for over $1,000, which is just crazy to me. Alright, short circuit you. There's one of those quick guys, are you? Okay, let's try crippling your movement. You like my shotgun. Let's have a shootout, me and you. Looks like I won. So I got this perk, if I do a headshot and take someone down, I go into some kind of frenzy or something. So that's what just happened there. Alright. Search his body. Search the area to collect information. Okay, what can we learn? There's some more bodies over here. If they got anything on them. Read the shard titled Archived Conversation, Ken Musada and Diego Ramirez. Okay, and that might be about that girl that we just saw in the van. It says, Ken, we want to truce interested. Diego Ramirez says, I want my daughter and I'll get her with or without your truce. Ken says, we made a mistake. We want to give her back. Diego says, damn right you did. When and where? Here in Pacifica. We leave the girl and we go our separate ways. Ramirez turns up and says, I'll be there in 20 minutes. Don't make me look for you. So basically that's what happens. They kidnapped his daughter and things got out of hand. Okay, there's some more information to collect. I need to keep searching. Send this search the area for more info. Maybe there's some more bodies I need to search. Turn off this goddamn radio. See if these guys had anything on them. Nothing here. Okay, what else is here that I'm looking for? There's a body over here. Maybe I have to search all of the bodies. I hate when these missions do this, when you just want to finish the mission and they're like, you've got to do this extra stuff. I already searched this guy. He's the Cyberpsycho. Really sure I searched all of these bodies. I don't see any laptops or anything. But what am I looking for? Okay, well, the pier is what I've got to search, so it's quite a wide area. Let's go and look at some other bodies. Maybe I'll find something. Nova Bola says, do you think the RTX 690 will be a big jump, or will it be the 5090 again? Well, it all depends on what Nvidia want to do. If they're going to go with a chiplet design and leave the monolithic design alone, we may get essentially almost 2x the performance. If they can fit two 5080s with improved performance onto one die, and that will be a hell of a GPU. I think this may be the last monolithic die that Nvidia uses. But then, what are we going to be? Probably in 2026, we might be down to 2 nanometer, 3 nanometer at the very least. I'm not too sure how much you can squeeze out of that. You know, so we'll see. It all depends on what route they want to go. Either they're going to go chiplet, or they're gonna try and get a 2 nanometer or 3 nanometer. Maybe use a UV process, overclock the hell out of it because it's so efficient, and maybe get cards coming out the box 3.2 gigahertz. That would actually be interesting. But we'll have to wait and see, and it depends on the architecture as well. Will they make advances in that? I'm not sure. I wouldn't hold my breath. Nvidia seem to be more interested in AI at the moment rather than gaming, so I don't expect any advances that are gonna change the landscape in any way. But AMD's UDNA technology looks pretty good, so I'm looking forward to that. They may actually be able to get on par with ray tracing, which is actually pretty surprising. Okay, here's another shard. IDO Ueno says, MF already killed 20 of ours. What's taking so long? He's hunting us, biding his time 2-3 business down the drain because of you. So they just kidnapped the wrong girl, and now it all turned to hell, really. Message Regina. Wasn't easy, but I managed to keep him alive. Regina's happy, so that's the mission complete. Gangers picked up the wrong tune to F with. Yeah, they definitely did.
V.
Oh, called up accident.
See you around.
Bye, V. Remember, the media lies.
Yeah, I know. Okay. We have done a lot of gigs, but there's one over here that I need to do. Actually, there's one closer by. Let's deal with that one first. Tiger Claws had some nice bikes down there. I'm gonna go and check them out. Let's grab this. Maybe I can just ride up the steps. Let's try. Okay, let's get out of there. Okay, we've arrived. I wonder what this one is. How the hell have I got this OSD up? Oh damn. The walk is seductive as hell. Nova Bola says, I think... hold on.
Lord Lively, I got a shit job for you. Political meeting. You'll need to grab some dirty docs on Javier Alvarado, advisor to the mayor. Intel says you'll find them in the office of El Pinche Boyo. Valentino run joint. Want more details? Scan the attachment.
Okay. I've done this mission before, I know it. You can actually do this a bit easier actually. So Nova Boya says, I like to think that the big jumps are still gonna be a thing instead of using AI to solve everything. Even though DLSS 4 is impressive, will you be testing path tracing once it arrives on Doom? Yeah, I definitely will. Sir says, hey bro, what frame are you getting with path tracing? You can see the frame rate in the top left hand corner. I know some of you guys are always interested in performance, so I thought I'd leave that on. Now if I remember correctly, you can get in from this guy's window and then get the stuff and get out without having to fight everyone. Not easy though. Yeah, this is the guy. So, I need to get in here somehow. Let's detonate his grenade. They're trying to trace my location. Let's jump over here. I want to leave the area. So they couldn't complete the trace. So at least I got rid of the main guy. They don't know who did it. Now I want to try and jump in from the back. They're on high alert now though. Trying to think, how can I get in here? Maybe I can jump from here. Wait for these guys to get out of the way. I don't know if I can reach it. No. Oh, I can actually. Okay, I made it. Turn this off quickly. Oh, I just got lucky there.
We get back for... Yeah, get that fuck me!
I didn't want to have to shoot everyone, but I guess I'm gonna have to. Wasn't the plan. These Valentinos love their knives. Anyway, I came here to get something. That's exactly what I'm gonna do.
Some things never change. Gonks tick the ballot and think they're actually making a choice. Only ever been one choice in this city. Corruption. Same shit.
Flawless, V. All according to plan. Glad I can count on you. Contract closed.
What is going on over here? Assault in progress, neutralize perps and secure evidence.
Fuck! Better check it out.
Me to death.
This is an NCPD mission. Damn, this is Militech and they're executing. They're just executing the Valentinos, man. That's crazy.
He's wounded!
Still with this guy.
Target wounded!
Bring it on. Worst possible time to reload.
Let's finish this!
Okay, that's all of them. I get a level up? Let's have a look. I just got a perk up. And they improve on my net runner skills. Okay, I have done a lot of fixer missions, but there is one or two more I need to do around here. What is this? Let's go and check it out. This is all the Harto's area, Padre's area. So all the missions are probably gonna come from Padre around here. I don't know if you can use FSR4 on the RTX 5090. I think at the moment, I believe FSR4 is exclusive to the 9000 series from AMD. Valentinos. They're not just gonna let me walk past. Potentially could find a way around, but what fun would that be? Let's go. You guys are everywhere, man.
Ya valiste madre. Ven aquí.
You guys are always trying to stab someone. I don't think so. Okay, that's all of them.
Get him from behind!
Alright, let's pull my car and get out of here.
¡Órale! ¡Quiero pastillas! ¡Pero ya! Cuidado, todo me da vuelta.
How do you think you're going? One more. Oh, what the hell? This one's so quick. Finally. Just gonna check on the health of my live stream. I don't know if everything's okay. Well, there were a lot of drop frames at one point, but seems to be okay. Okay, everything seems to be okay. Wanted to make sure nothing bad happened. Grab my car and get out of here. What is with all this traffic? I can't believe how sharp DLSS balance is. That's why I always say FSR, the transformer model, or DLSS, is probably the best thing that Nvidia's done in a while. And the traffic wasn't going anywhere, I had to do something. This game definitely looks better at night time.
This time, I needed to restore the natural balance in this city. A Valentino dropped the cup and has gone unpunished. You can change that. If you find out who's covering for the gang, then I'll pay extra. Spec attached.
Okay, let's do this.
Understatement. When he found out what shrooms I keep.
Yeah, my old man had a heavy hand.
Yeah.
Your Valentina's around here. It's going to be a big fight, but I'm ready.
Hold on. I gotta take this.
Deal with this camera.
Go! From
Let's go. Oh, you think you can run up on me, huh? You try.
¿Quieres más o qué? ¡Órale! ¡Dale un cachito al pinche suelo!
Come on. Get some high ground.
On my way! I'll kill him like dog!
Deal with a sniper first.
Go! From this side!
Detonate your grenade. Okay, sniper's down.
I am the hand of God.
Is that so? We'll see about that. Got another camera, and you'll see it here.
Hurts like hell!
Come on, you guys should just give up already. You're no match.
Feel like a fucking god.
Where the hell does this lead me?
Oh, my Pacifica now.
Taking you guys out one by one.
Piece of shit. Fucking drop you myself.
You try, mate. Oh, this guy's quick. Do something about that. Okay, I've killed most of them. And there's like one or two more. I think he's up here.
Te vas a la chingada conmigo.
Oh, this guy's quick. Alright, that's another one down. Deal with his camera as well. Okay. Let's find the evidence of who's behind all of this. Grab some bullets off of these guys. Okay, there's got to be some info in here we can use. Let's have a look on this. Okay, I got the information. Time to leave. I think actually if we go down to the garage, Johnny says something about the Militech vehicles. So I should probably go and do that. Super dark down here. If there's anything on this. I've got some more info.
Can you spot the two things that don't match?
I give up.
Hint 1, Militech. Hint 2, Valentino's.
Yeah. That doesn't make much sense. These guys are obviously working together. Okay, you guys thought you'd try and stop me, huh? Not gonna work.
It's V. Took care of Jose.
Nice work. Really, really nice work. Did you learn who busted him out after he killed that badge?
Yeah.
Arasaka.
Arasaka. You're telling me a megacorp was involved in the killing of some ordinary beat cop?
Joffrey's death was an accident. Jose was covered for another reason.
I'm still listening.
He and his crew were hired to launch a full-blown assault on an Arasaka facility, and to do it using Militech equipment.
Attacking Arasaka. On Arasaka's behalf. Shit. You need to get out of there.
Seeing as I'm already here, I could stick around, try to find out more.
Won't find nothing you don't already know. Location's already blown.
You know more than you're telling. Spill.
I'm just speculating here, but...
Out with it.
There's a good chance that Arasaka's looking to pick a serious fight with Militech. Maybe even all-out war.
And? Jose's hit was meant to be their excuse? Kinda slim, don't you think?
It's not just Jose. I've heard of other cases. Same MO. This runs deep, V.
But why war? They're still picking up pieces from the last one.
No bigger smokescreen than war. Maybe they need the attention of something else.
Not sure I even want to know. You, Padre?
Not this time, no. Not my board, not my game. See you around, V.
Yeah, be seeing you.
Okay. Interesting mission. I'll go and collect my reward for getting that extra information. What are these guys up to? Anyway guys, that's just about it from me. Want to play a little bit of Cyberpunk in the early morning here. Had my fill now. It's gonna save my progress. Maybe I'll stream a little bit tomorrow. But anyway, thanks for watching guys. Subscribe if you're new, hit the like button, and I'll see you guys in the next stream.